In the shimmering summer heat of Long Island, the vibrant world of the Roaring Twenties comes alive with intrigue, romance, and tragedy. As the curtains of our tale draw open, a young man named Nick Carraway, fresh from the Midwest, moves into a quaint cottage on the outskirts of New York City. Nestled between the colossal mansions of the old and new money elite, Nick's humble abode serves as a window into the lives of the mysterious, the eccentric, and the tragic. Our protagonist quickly becomes acquainted with his enigmatic neighbor, the fabulously wealthy Jay Gatsby. A self-made millionaire with an air of mystery, Gatsby is known to throw grand, hedonistic parties in his sprawling Gothic mansion, inviting the glitterati of the time. The guests, drawn to the lavish affairs like moths to a flame, drink, dance, and gossip the night away, never quite knowing the truth about their enigmatic host. As the summer days stretch into sultry nights, Nick soon learns of Gatsby's all-consuming love for the ethereal Daisy Buchanan, a love that harks back to a time before the war and before the wealth. Daisy, Nick's own cousin, is now married to Tom Buchanan, a brutish, arrogant man who hails from old money. Despite their marital union, both Daisy and Tom engage in extramarital affairs, and their relationship is plagued by a hollow emptiness. Gatsby, his heart ablaze with the fire of lost love, implores Nick to arrange a meeting between him and Daisy. The long-awaited reunion is bittersweet, fraught with tension and yearning. The air thickens with the kaleidoscope of emotions as Gatsby, in the midst of his opulent surroundings, tries to rekindle the flame that once burned so brightly between him and Daisy. As they reconnect, it becomes evident that Gatsby's ultimate goal is to win Daisy's love and whisk her away from her loveless marriage. The plot thickens as Tom Buchanan, ever wary of Gatsby's intentions, begins to pry into his past. He uncovers the truth about Gatsby's ill-gotten wealth, the result of his involvement in organized crime and bootlegging during the Prohibition era. Tensions rise, and the characters find themselves entangled in a web of love, jealousy, and deceit, as the once glittering world of the Roaring Twenties begins to crumble around them. On one fateful, sweltering day, Tom confronts Gatsby about his love for Daisy and his criminal past in an intense showdown at the Plaza Hotel. Fueled by anger and passion, Gatsby implores Daisy to denounce her love for Tom and claim her undying love for him instead. Despite her love for Gatsby, Daisy hesitates, unable to sever the ties that bind her to her husband. In the aftermath of the heated confrontation, a distraught and reckless Daisy drives Gatsby's luxurious yellow car back to Long Island with Gatsby by her side. On their way, they accidentally strike and kill Myrtle Wilson, Tom's mistress, who had mistaken the car for Tom's and rushed into the road in a desperate attempt to stop him. Unbeknownst to them, the car speeds away, leaving the mangled body of Myrtle behind. The tragic accident sets the stage for the final, heartbreaking act of our tale. Tom, cunning and ruthless, convinces Myrtle's grief-stricken husband, George, that it was Gatsby who killed his wife. Fueled by vengeance, George sneaks into Gatsby's mansion and fatally shoots him as he floats in his pool. A serene and haunting scene that is forever etched in our minds. As the once sparkling world of Gatsby crumbles to dust, Nick is left to pick up the pieces of the shattered lives around him. He arranges Gatsby's funeral, a somber and lonely affair, attended by only a handful of mourners. Daisy and Tom, having retreated into their insular world of wealth and privilege, leave no trace of their involvement in the tragic events that unfolded. Nick, disillusioned by the moral decay and superficiality of the society he once admired, decides to return to the more honest and grounded life of the Midwest. Before he departs, he reflects on the futile pursuit of the American dream, so tragically embodied by Gatsby's life and death. The enigmatic millionaire, who once reached for the green light at the end of Daisy's dock with unbridled hope, now lies cold and forgotten, a mere whisper of the man he once was. Through the eyes of our narrator, Nick Carraway, we bear witness to the tumultuous lives of the rich and the restless during a time of unprecedented prosperity and decadence. Scott Fitzgerald masterfully weaves a cautionary tale of love, betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of happiness, painting an indelible portrait of the jazz age. As we close the pages of The Great Gatsby, we are left to ponder the fleeting nature of dreams and the enduring consequences of our actions. Gatsby's tragic journey serves as a timeless reminder that beneath the glitz and glamour of wealth and privilege, there lies a darker, more somber reality, one that remains etched in the collective memory of a bygone era.